While I do my stream, every stream, adjust the microphone. I need to fix. I'm never getting around to that. Anyway, I am not yet where I'm supposed to be. We're going back to the Wildwood tonight. Tolkanataka, you are indeed the first to say hello, or, well, anything. You didn't say hello, you just said first. I need to go talk to my best friend, Wenda Cranesbill. And then we are going to the Wildwood. How are you doing, Otaku? I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Monday. I spent my Monday... Hey, it's Checker. I know that person. I spent my Monday... I had class. I had class today. I will have class for the next while. Kill him with the 33 beats per minute. Look, we just passed a friend. I'm sure... Is there somebody performing Monday nights over here? I'm pretty sure there is. Where is everybody? Where are everybody? That's okay. I'm going to talk to one. I always feel bad when I race past here actually playing the primary function of the game. Because, you know, playing music in the game is still playing the game. It's just, it's not the main reason why people play the game. I always feel bad when there's a concert going on and I'm racing past on my way to where I'm going.
How can I be of service?
But tonight I don't feel guilty. And I actually, not gonna lie, when it's like Tuesday night and Kangas is playing, and I'm racing my butt over to get to class for Corey, I now make a point of actually taking the other way and going up through the scholars, the lore master's house or whatever, because I always feel so... Why am I running back to Wildwood? Because last week, for those who were here, I earned enough to do this. So yesterday was the 14th anniversary of the Lonely Mountain Band. I am a fairly new member of the band, relatively speaking. And, where? Oh, okay. Interesting. And so I'm a youngin' in those regards. Before I do anything else, let's use the Wenda Cranesbill thingy. Boop. Let's open my mail, because I sent myself stuff. Oh, hey, I need those for raid. I need those as well. Anyway, let's plop those down there. There we go. When I do raid, which is very infrequently. And I'm less likely to raid now that somebody had to go open their yap on my YouTube video of it, because it's like, if I was asking for your assistance, I would have asked for it. Ilsa Tales is at Bima's place tonight. That's, yeah, it is. It's like Monday night. There's something going on Monday night. And see, that's embarrassing. That's how bad of an LMB member I am. I completely forgot about our Monday thing. I do apologize for being late today. I generally have certain bits of chores that I have to do around the 7 to 8-ish. Why am I getting back on my worst deed? And that involves, using the restroom, obviously. But feeding the kitties their late night treats. And scooping the litter. So all that had to be done. However, normally I get that done around 7 o'clock, or started at 7 o'clock, so I'm ready by 8. Except I was watching Cordovan and his kiddo, mainly his kiddo, playing... They had the game flagged as Scrap Mechanic, and I don't think that's actually the game that they were playing. I think they were playing a game called Instruments of Destruction, which has an amazing name. Named... the same name as one of the cool songs from the soundtrack to Transformers the movie, the cartoon from the 80s. So, anyway, we are doing stuff in the Wildwood tonight. So I'm going to pick up where we left off. After the Wildwood, where we go next will depend on one very important thing. And that is... will Yondershire be open by then? Because if Yondershire is open, I would be actually very tempted to go there. Except it kind of violates the notion of catching up, being the catch-up completionist, doing old content that I never did before. So I might actually not go there, or...
Stay a moment.
Okay. I have already done this quest once, so we're not doing it again. That's the rule. We don't do dailies just to do dailies. We do a quest. If I've done it before, I'm not doing it again. Okay, I did that one. Okay, I've never done this one, so we'll do this one. And I'll probably actually wind up doing a bunch of these tonight. Just to get, or at least some of them down. You know, maybe half of them. And we'll go from there. Like half of the ones I haven't done yet. Alright. Let's do the things. Summon. Because, of course, when you do missions, they are on level for you. So there was somebody who was offering advice, unsolicited advice, on the video of, you're really not playing your character right. And that's not what they said, but it's like, well, I have some questions, like, why don't you use this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? You're just leaving DPS on the table kind of thing. They said, well, you really should be yellow line. I'm like, well, I enjoy being red line. And I have enough of the yellow. Okay, Rodriel's going up here to get this person. And I was thinking of, I was considering replying, but any reply that I was going to come up with would probably be fairly churlish. Because, you know, there are some people who genuinely are offering advice, but the way they offer it just kind of pisses me off. And then there's the folks that will tell you how to play your character and you should play it exactly the way they would play their character. And I have no time for that whatsoever. You want to make suggestions? That's not even fine to make suggestions. It's like, what you should do, here's the correct etiquette for offering advice, is ask somebody if they want it to begin with. It's kind of like the whole backseat gaming thing that just drives me utterly bananas. Like when a streamer says, please no backseat gaming, I want to figure this out for myself, and then somebody just drops the solution in chat. That's just like, what the fuck? So the way I try to approach it is, and this is the way a friend of mine who streams some of the same games that I like to stream, like, you know, Zelda, is like, she doesn't look at guides or anything. She just tries to actually figure it out right then and there. And, you know, these are older games that have been out for a while. So, you know, that's a thing. But it's a sign of respect if you're saying, you know, would you like some assistance? Or may I make a suggestion? And then you wait until they actually tell you yes or no. And if they say no, they'd be like, okay. It may be frustrating for you as the viewer to watch this person play. But the thing is, you should it's their house, their rules. So it's always better to ask first and don't just like dump the solution in chat. And if they say no, don't get pissed about it. If you want to show people how it's done, do your own damn stream. And show people how it's done. If you are going to actually be a community helper for a game that has like a live community like Locher or something, it'd definitely be good, you know. I mean, that knowledge is still useful, but instead of, you know, just trying to, you know, educate one person at a time, just make a site for it. Put your stuff up for, you know, so everybody can, you know, praise you for your knowledge and can accept it in their own fashion. And so that's my thoughts on it. So, yeah, having people tell me how to play my characters, like, you're playing your character like, you know, champions for like 12 years ago. I'm like, yeah. And I'm enjoying how I play my character. Leave me alone. Right, and that's kind of the thing. It's like, if you ask somebody first, It's like, you shouldn't do this thing. You should play, with this one thing, and that way you won't have to do blah, blah. It's like, did I ask? And one thing I've noticed is there is a particularly well-known black content creator who is frequently pretty damn salty on social because people keep just rolling, like, when she mentions something on social, people roll into her mentions to tell her, give her unsolicited advice. Like, she's just, like, venting about something. And she sets the boundaries, like, don't tell me how to do whatever, or, whatever. And, people have to not listen. And it's kind of, I, as not a person of color, understands that I get that shit a hell of a lot less than people of color do. On the other hand, I also get it a shit ton more than straight white dudes do. So I do have one step difference in the privilege ladder, as it were. In the meantime, last weekend on to completely shift gears, this is a not so good. We're gonna switch over to happier things. I and my colleagues at Signum U held Texmoot. Ooh, Texmoot. Which was one of our moots held in lovely Austin, Texas, home of Torchy's Tacos. Though I understand they did not go to Torchy's last night, and I'm very disappointed with them. On the other hand, they went to a local place called Vamonos, which I understand was really, really good. And apparently, Professor Corey Olson was dancing the salsa with our hostess, Dr. Serena Higgins. Her doctorate is fairly new, but she is Dr. Serena Higgins, and she's amazing. And she does dance, and she was our lead organizer on site. And she will be one of the presenters this upcoming weekend at Sunshine Moot, down in or around somewhere in the vicinity of Orlando, Florida. So there have been photos posted in Signum's personal, or, the staff Slack. We have a Slack server. We have actually several of them. But the main Signum Slack, there are photos of Corey dancing salsa. Then again, Corey's done some really weird things. Well, not weird things. He's just done fun stuff like that at moots before. Like, at Myth Moot a few years ago, the last in-person Myth Moot, he cosplayed as Eminem at our costume contest. I hope Professor Corey gets some good brisket. I hope so. That would be disappointing if he had not done so, right? Okay, let's do some more missions because, whoops, again. Alright, we just... Okay, we'll do this one. Keeping track of the ones... You know what I should do? I should pick the ones that I haven't done yet. That way they'll be in my waiting to go list. Okay, so that one we did. That one we did. Did we? Yeah, we did that one last time. See, the other ones are on cooldown, so... Let's just get all of these queued up. Oh no! Oh no! My missions are full! Okay, we'll do these few, and that should get us some open... Yeah, I need... Honestly, I'm currently thinking I might want to go and, I'm thinking I kind of want to go in and, clean up my... Do like, maybe this Friday. Maybe it'll be this Friday's, long 5-hour Lotro stream. I'll just go through this mess and clean up all this crap, to do. I should go do that. Then again, I don't really need to have these here, do I? No. No. Alright, I'm going to cancel these because I can always pick them up again. I need to turn that one on. Or actually need to turn that one in. But that's not going to be... Ooh, I'm not going to cancel that one. No, 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 no. I'm going to cancel these other quests. That one's almost done. That one's... That'll give us 3 slots. How many more of these do I have? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's do a few missions, shall we? So I was like super tired on Sunday. I was actually a little bit sad that I missed Agent Brigman's stream on the official Sunday morning. Because she was streaming how to make crispy bacon and masterful mash. Because that's her Lotro stream, is like once or twice a month. She does this stream about real life versions of in-game recipes. And she has her toddler assisting her with the cooking, which makes it like 5 million times cuter and more adorable. We're just going to go around and around in circles. And other fun things that happened this past week is I did my very first stream on the official DDO channel on Thursday. It's Thursdays from 3 to 6, so basically the same time as my official Lotro stream, only on Thursdays. And it's been a lot of fun. I had a really awesome raid by one of the longtime DDO streamers, Voodoo Spice. That definitely helped my first day numbers, so that was pretty good. I was happy for that because, of course, when you're streaming DDO and you're streaming opposite any of the other big-time DDO streamers, like, you know, good luck streaming opposite StreamTom, for example. Yeah, it can be difficult. But hopefully, I have a pretty interesting stream character for that show. And I only have one that I'm planning on using. I mean, I do have a bunch of possibilities of characters I could use. But the one I want to play is for to fulfill a specific build. And it's going to require me to actually get that one level to level cap, which is 30. And so that gives me a good focus for that show. I also need to put in some work, probably tomorrow, question mark, about, put in some work regarding, a side project that I'm starting up. Since we will not have the Lotro Beacon or the DDO Chronicle for until like the fall at the earliest, so it's like what, September or October, I figured there's something I as a fan can do to give us something similar, but I need to finish the work for it, which means I need to finish my research into web hosts. And I'm actually really interested in putting the information I'm learning in class for Professor Corey's, because the class that I'm taking right now on Mondays is how to use the new a new website creator system that is run by the WordPress folks, and so we've got like a WordPress person being our teacher. And said person is actually using us. It's really cool. A little bit of nepotism going on there. It's she's one of Corey's relations. But what's going to happen is once the class is over, myself and Sparrow Alden, who is going to be our outgoing web mistress, I guess. I don't know what her preferred job title is as web slinger, I guess, maybe? I don't know. And somebody else and I will be the two website runners. But that won't be happening that process won't be done until like August. So there's plenty of time. And I'm actually going to learn how to actually code websites using JavaScript and everything. And it's pretty gosh darn exciting. I'm not going to lie. And let's see how long it's going to take me to get out of here. And this is like creepy as heck. I mean, I'm not hugely, oh my god, eek spiders. Like, this is a cave of snakes. I wouldn't do it. I would refuse to do it. But, this is, I'm actually okay with this. I'm not spider phobic, whatever that word is. This is not the right place. But I can appreciate how this looks. I can appreciate how this feels. I think we're going the wrong way, but I don't remember. That's okay. Just trying to remember my way out, which is always the hard part. Okay, so that's the other big chamber, but we came down. Whoops. Good job, Druid. We came. Oh, there's the mission reward. That's the thing about this this particular cave space that always trips me up is like there's two actual branches. Hello, where's my NPC? And I can't summon her. She got stuck in the spider webs, probably. Wait. Yeah, she got stuck in the spider webs. Alright, so we got that one. Let's move on to the next one. It's a trap! We're going back into those mines. Maybe.
What do you need?
So I've also been debating other games I could be playing that I don't know what games would people like to watch me play, I suppose. I mean, I am currently playing Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for my own sake. Because I want to finish that game. I never did back in 2006 when I originally bought it. Because before I finished it in early 2007, a certain little game called Lotro came out and I never went back to finish it. So that's going to happen. We are definitely going to be doing Zelda. But what I don't know just yet is what am I going to play after I finish Twilight Princess? I mean, I could hook up the Switch. My Switch is right here. It's not quite in hand reach. But I do have the Switch right here. So I could play, for example, If we go with another Zelda theme, I could go on to Breath of the Wild, which I barely scratched the beginning of that game. And the reason I didn't play it longer is because the whole broken weapons thing pissed me off way too much. I got salty. I could go back to streaming Ark again. Currently, the only games I have a subscription to are Lotro, DDO. Well, Lotro is because I'm a lifer. DDO and Warcraft. And yes, I still do occasionally play Warcraft. Because I have too many friends working on those games who are doing their level best to make Blizzard a better place. And are the reason why Blizzard is not a complete and utter trash heap. So that's a thing. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV and I was enjoying playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's a beautiful game, great story, great community. The main reason why I don't currently subscribe to it is because I haven't played it enough. Honestly, I'm at the cusp of the story from A Realm Reborn. That it's basically, I'm at the beginning of the very last segment of content from A Realm Reborn. Before it goes into Heavensward. And it just feels like there's just so much story ahead of me. And since most of the folks that I know who were playing it, that actually encouraged me to resub to it for a few months, they're not playing it anymore. And even if I'm not playing necessarily with them, I do like to play the same game my friends are playing, if that makes any sense. Like, right now, I could be playing Lost Ark, because a lot of my friends are playing that right now, except now there's a lot of the ones that, for example, my friend Devilor is currently streaming Atlas, and that's a game I think I could get into, except Atlas does not feel like a good single-player game. Atlas feels like a game that you have to have a posse to run with in order to do anything with it. And the folks that I'm watching play Atlas are the same group of folks who play on a heavily modified GTA 5 server occasionally. So it's very, 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 very different. Where else do we go for this one? Probably do the other one. So that the Atlas that they're playing, which Atlas is basically Ark but with pirates, because there's some of the same assets are in use. It's a very different experience in terms of some of the stuff that they do, but it's definitely coded on the same backbone. Like, you know, some of the sound files are shared, a few of the monsters are. But one thing I really like about Atlas that I can't do with Ark is I can't make a proper, you know... I would probably spend all of my time making ships in Atlas. Because that looks like so much damn fun, building ships, as opposed to building a base. I mean, you can build a base, and there's a lot of really cool housing decorations and options for building bases and whatnot. But the whole idea of being able to sail wherever, oh my god, it is appealing so much right now. For those who watch my Wind Waker streams, you know, my favorite part of Wind Waker is just sailing around. Only this would be sailing around and actually having to pay attention to what's going on around you. Instead of the supply drops in Ark that you have to pick up in various locations, you have these ships that attack you, or these bits of flotsam that you have to, you know, get to your ship. So it's a very different experience, but still, there's enough of it that I think I could enjoy playing it. But I just, right now, I'm like, I don't want to spend 30 bucks on it. Maybe I'll wait till it goes on sale sometime. If it's like on a fairly, like at least half off, then I'll probably pick it up. But it also will depend on whether the single player mode plays decently, and also whether the version, the single, you know, like the vanilla version plays similar enough to how the Dark Side RP server runs. Oh no! Killam is busy being a musician right now. Alrighty. Alright, let's go return to the small cabin. Mission complete. Yeah, I don't want to click on you yet. Alright, there we go. Lock down. Okay.
What do you need?
You know what I should be doing here, kids, is I should be popping a Slayer deed for this. Oh no, it's my last Slayer deed. Unlock it. Alright, let's make sure there's nothing behind us. Oh, there's some stolen goods down there. So I'm actually looking forward to a little bit of relaxation, just a tiny bit, because Saturday was a super busy day. However, I also have all the job applications to keep doing. I mean, at the rate I'm going, I'm pretty much winding up. Right now, the current plans are just working on holding out until my old job says, okay, you're off of furlough now, welcome back. Because not too many people are nibbling right now, because holy heck, people... There's way too much people want, it's like, no, you have to be on site. It's like, why? I'm not customer, nobody needs to actually see my face when I'm giving them, you know, tech support or whatever. But apparently, they don't want to, they also don't want to pay people, right? As, we'll pay you $13 an hour to do tech support. I'm like, I was making $10 more an hour at one of my old jobs, and $5 more an hour at my most recent job. $13 an hour does not pay the damn bills, and that's unfortunate. Employers seem to think that, yeah, paying people less than what they're worth is whatever. So no offers yet. Couple of jobs that I actually would be really interested in going into. I'm not going to say which companies or anything like that. None of them are actually in the game industry. But there's one that would be gaming adjacent. Whoops, hit the wrong button. But again, I'm not gonna talk about it. Because it gets awkward. Alrighty. Just looking at a little something something real quick. But hey, if you wanted to work on Lotro and you had the skill set to be a senior game engineer, a not entry-level game designer, a lead content designer, or a lead systems designer, I think they've actually hired the product manager. I think that's the job that Jacob came back to. Oh, Jacob came back to the company, and that's the job that he's currently doing. But there are jobs available at Standing Stone. You can go work there if you have the skill set. It's recommended that you be in Massachusetts or New England, or in one of the other states that Daybreak currently has a studio, and that would be basically, let's see, Austin, Texas, San Diego, California, Renton, Washington, and Needham, Massachusetts. So one of those 4 places. So basically anywhere that they currently have a studio or doing work at a studio, that might be a thing for you. Alrighty. Let's go summon. Have I done this one? No, I haven't done this one before. Let's go beat up on Swell Thing. Hey, give me the quest. Get over here.
How can I be of service?
There we go. Let's go find him. Remember, there's that level 30 quest to go find him, or to retrieve Dobbs Sandheaver's backpack from Swell Thing. And it's considered such a high level quest because, oh my god, he's a level 30, you know? It's like, oh my goodness. However, you basically don't even need to fight him. All you have to do is find him at a time when he's away from where the backpack is and just, you know, just wait till he's pathing around someplace else. So this is actually really cool. You get to see the South Tower there. You get to see bits of Illuminous. I like this one. This was a good mission. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And that, of course, is a nod to old school as well. So just imagine, you could be like level 20. This be your very first run of missions, and you're all of a sudden you're doing the thing. And then you can kick him 10. Oh, hey, we found that. Oh, let's go do this. We'll take a little break of missions and go do this little wood scrap quest. Game's lagging a little bit. But I don't want to take too much time in something that doesn't involve fighting. Because Slayer deeds are a thing! Oh no, are we comforting the children? Oh, we're feeding the kids. Alright. I'm good with feeding the kids, because if you feed them, generally they stop crying. Is that how that works? Especially if you give them ice cream. Unless they're, of course, lactose intolerant. Whoops. So, I'm actually kind of looking forward to the end of March. Mainly because I got a board meeting on the 31st, which is always fun. To feel like my participation in the university is of some sort of use. And that I too can help shape the course of Signum University, which is very humbling. It's also my friend Russell's birthday, and I will call him to wish him a happy birthday. Okay, this is glowing for a reason, and I don't know what that reason actually is, but we'll find out soon enough. I got a deed bestowed, and a deed completed. Heck yeah. There's a child in here. There, I don't want to talk to you, nice lady. I want to talk to the empty crate. These kids are obviously playing hiders and seekers. I don't know any kid that actually sounds like that. I'm just saying. Good old Aggie Digweed. Kicking ass and taking names. For years and years and years. Why is there a thing down there? Okay, I need 2 more piles of scraps. The trestle span. Hello, Supervisor Beecher.
What can I do for you?
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stuff this in my pile of things. Or I'm just gonna do this right now. I think this is actually a North Downs quest. Or counts as a North Downs quest. So let's do this quest real quick while we're here. Because I thought I'd done all the quests in Trestle Bridge, but I don't think I went as far as the actual bridge, so I wouldn't have seen the quest ring from Supervisor Beecher. So just a little bit of sidetracking, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. We were just up here yesterday for the LNB 14th anniversary Mad as Heck raid. So what a Mad as Heck raid is you take all of your gear off and lock it so you don't accidentally sell it. Right? And... but you didn't know you could do this. And then we pick a place where we have to go and fight things. And this year we did a little bit of roleplay. We added a roleplay element to it. And that's mainly Dannywin. And Sunity and Martuk, I believe, are main roleplay instigators. The role-playing story... oh, plant them in Norwarden? Wait, what? Hang on. We're planting them here! So this is a Wildwood quest. Alright. Anyway. Where do I put the thing in the storehouse? I'm thinking this is the storehouse. Maybe? Yay! I was right. Okay. Okay, I need 2 more wood scraps. Let's go see if there's any up here. It says it's behind me, though. Are they like over the wall or something? Wait. It's pointing around here. I has a puzzle, chat. I has a puzzle. Maybe it's pointing to that quest ring, but there's actually stuff elsewhere in that other strip of land. Aha! Severin Wheeler. Not to be confused with Severlin. There we go. This wasn't looking in the right place, people. Alright, it says, turn it to the lumber pile. There we go.
What can I do for you?
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Okay. We have done the gathering
Would you do
sap
something for
one. No, we're not going to do that for you today. Thank you very much, though. Alright, let's go back to killing things in the missions. Let's turn in the ones for a Swell Thing. Hello. Thank you. Alright. Let's refresh this window. Let's go.
Megavonnen.
Destroy bad guys? Destroy banners. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's go! Down with poachers! Poachers bad! Orcs apparently bad as well. You couldn't stop me from beating up your banner. Having a nice chill day. Got plenty to do tomorrow. I get to hang out with my good friend Sparrow Alden on Wednesday. It's gonna be awesome. Not in real life. Sparrow's in a different state. But no, we're gonna hang out on Zoom and shoot the breeze about a few things. It's gonna be cool. I love Sparrow. She's awesome. She is the wise woman and cheerleader of Signum University. Rude. Hi, Thiefy. Meow. What you doing, kitty? Thief is singing the song of his people. Probably like a little morale hither and yonder. If I ignore him long enough and he actually wants my attention, he will get louder, cause that's what he does. Okay, I need 3 more bad guys and 1 more banner. Well, look at this. Here we go. Hi everybody, how you doing? Come here, all of y'all. Hi. See, now Thief is howling. He wants that attention. He heard his name said too many times. Okay. Oh no, fend off the returning raiding party. Let's do that. Hi, kitty. Wow, they punted, or tried to punt me. Ah. Think you're trying to punt me into the lake. And they're done. There's another one up here. It came from behind. Why am I still on fire? Oh, it's actually funny watching somebody else get punted. We're still on fire. Mission complete. Alrighty, that was fun. Game. We'll give it a moment to figure itself out. Alrighty, let's turn this one in. Move on. 2 more to go. Wow, that actually was like, where is everybody? Oh.
What can I do for you?
Fighting all the bad guys. We did it! Moving on to the next one. Secure the trestle span! Dun dun dun! Alright, all y'all get over here. I'm gonna fight over that by this guy. See, that was rude. There we go. There's no relent in her? That's a weird phrasing. Yes, Aggie Digweed. I took care of things. Why are you wearing a dress instead of your usual armor? I'm very puzzled by this fact. Okay. Southern Courtyard. For a second there, I was looking at the statue. Wait a minute. Have these changed? Didn't they used to be statues of the king or roughened statues of the king? Now, like, honestly, when I first turned around and glanced out, it looked like a baker holding a loaf of bread for just a second. And then I looked again and I was like, oh. But I think those statues are new. They look new to me. Anyway. Everybody here. Whoa, lag! Game, stop lagging! Kevin! I did my taxes today! My tax return was not as much as I wanted it to be. But to be fair, I had a really good tax return last year. And hopefully next year's tax return will be better. We'll see. Yay! So right now I'm just working out the financials to see whether or not I can actually make it to PAX East. Right now I'm mainly depending on a couple things. Mostly to see if my sister is going or not, because if she's going, then her company's paying for the hotel. And if she's not going, they're not. Hotel be expensive, yo. Yeah, I do have a half-sister. She's in the game industry. She is the community director for Asmodee for Settlers of Catan. And she was invited to be on a panel by someone who used to play the crap out of Lotro back in Shadows of Angmar and early Mines of Moria. However, it mainly depends on if my sister can talk her company into doing the things. We'll find out. If so, I'll be more than happy to let them pay for the room. Because I already have a room reserved. As with most hotel reservations, it's not paid for in advance. Alright, last one. Last mission. We'll get the 10 missions of the day done. Well, we've done 8 today. And then we'll go back to looking for other quests and deeds to do. So we haven't decided. Am I going to do the angle next, which is my current plan. But depending on how long it takes me to finish all the stuff here, it may be a case that Yondershire is going to come out first. Alright, let's go find a spot to stand. They approach, defend us! Frickin' tomb robbers! So, if she gets to go, I get to go. If she doesn't get to go, the finances are just not going to work out. And I'll have to figure out what to do. I do have, by the way, a 4-day pass to PAX that I am selling for 200, or I'll accept something resembling a reasonable offer for it, but close to the 200 range, which is actually already 35 bucks less than what you can buy them for on PAX's own website, because I figured, yeah. So if you know of anybody looking for a ticket but not wanting to pay full price for it, I can help them. And in this particular case, I have the badge in hand. It arrived in the mail today. That's why I haven't advertised it before today. Because, you know, I don't feel comfortable about people reselling badges and shit if the people who have the badge don't actually have it in their hand. So it's currently sitting on top of my microwave in the kitchen. So that's where the mail goes. Man, we have to keep doing this? Another 5 minutes? Okay. Oh, I had to step back on the wharf for them to respawn? Okay. Doesn't look like there's a thing where they're setting things on fire and you have to protect against that sort of thing. Yeah, it looks like the only mission failure option here is if you, I don't know, accidentally log out or get disconnected because your internet craps out or something. So the only other failure condition I think would be is if you died. So just don't die, I suppose. And the fun thing is, you can almost AFK this, because if you notice, Rodriel doesn't have a health bar, so you don't have to keep her alive either. The main thing that I'm concerned about if I can't make it to PAX East is the fact that I do have a press pass, and if I don't actually have any content to produce because I can't go, then they might take me off their list and not let me get, you know, next year if I can go, kind of deal. So, then again, I think their press approval process is a little bit weird, simply because, quite frankly, previously, my press pass was all about, hey, I'm working with this site, and we have, like, you know, business cards and whatnot, and I had to have, like, a signed letter from my editor on official, you know, letterhead saying, hey, I'm sending this person to your convention, blah, 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 and we don't have to do that anymore. Like, I literally said, oh, I'm a content creator, this is my channel, and this is the stuff that I did for this other site, but I'll be doing stuff for my own stuff now, and they're like, okay. I'm like, what? Okay. It was very bizarre. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised they agreed. But hey, I'm not gonna look a gift PAX. Oh, rude. PAX badge in the mouth. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to actually sail in Lotro? To have actual boats that moved? That'd be so nice. It would be nice to actually swim and be able to go underwater and to breathe, but I understand how... I have a vague idea of how much work that would be to retrofit swimming and breathing mechanics into the game. That would not be an insignificant task. Let's just put it that way. Because not only do you have to have the mechanics as will your character die underwater kind of deal, you also have the mechanics of, you know, the simple fact that if you look underwater here, there's no plant life. It's just rock. There's nothing there. The only thing under that water is up that away. There's a freaking sunken ship. Beyond that, there's nothing. And other than, like, a couple of things, you know, like reeds close to the river, they basically don't do. Again, with the rudeness. Sailing and hang gliding should be hobby. Hang gliding I do not agree with. But sailing could be a nice hobby. Flying doesn't seem to be a thing except for, like, various people. I mean, it was unfair that the goblins got flying mounts before we did. There's a lot of them. Oh my goodness. Wow, really? Fine. I have defended Trader's Wharf! Hell yeah. Hang gliding off Weathertop would be awesome. I don't disagree that it would be awesome to be able to see the world from the eagle's eye view, as it were. Anytime we can talk Cordovan into breaking out the admin camera, which he hasn't been able to do for a while. Actually, I think since the pandemic. I think there's certain security things they have to have in place and he doesn't have access to when he's working from home. Yay! I am now the defender of the Wildwood! I have done it! I completed all of the missions! Yay! Alright, we're gonna... Oh man. 2 more missions and I can complete the weekly. What do I get for the weekly? Some VXP, some runes, and some stuff. Ooh, hello. You know what I should do? Yeah, the physics engine would definitely be a problem. I'm gonna go look on the wiki. And... mission. I'm gonna look up the missions. And I want to see about the weekly. Okay, on a mission weekly is resets every Thursday. And rewards. 500 embers. Did I say 500 embers? What do I get for this? 500 motes of enchantment, actually. Well, not embers, but motes. Oh, for max... Well, it says for max level characters you get embers of enchantment and not motes of enchantment. That seems a bit odd. That... it wants to give me lower level stuff. Maybe it's just showing the motes, but it'll actually give me embers. We'll find out. And the way we're going to find out is we're going to do the other 2 missions just to get them done before the reset on Thursday. And it should give me incomparable runes. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, before I do that though, what are my embers and motes looking like? Embers and motes, I still have plenty of room for either one. As you can see, I need to spend down my Figments of Splendor. Which means, can we get the freaking curator back in town, please? Or wasn't the festival NPC supposed to switch out from Myrtle to Filbert? I think it's still Myrtle. And I think folks were hoping the curator would come back for a little bit as well. But what I want to know is, what are these bonus crafting materials? So you can get crafting materials, specialty crafting materials, and a minor crafting guild token of esteem, which is actually really good. That's something I would want. Alright, let's go take a look at what the legendary item boosts are. That would be 3 level 115 runes of knowledge, or a crate, and a crate of specialty LI item rewards, which is old thing. Well, you can get like a tracery reclamation scroll or enhancement runes, which neither of which I actually need. Or finally, the other option would be a bonus character boost thing, which would be like Virtue XP, Rep Acceleration, Tome, Essence Reclamation Scroll, or a Tome of Extraordinary Experience, which is the 100% things. So out of those, the most useful thing would be to get the crafting one, because I really need to get my crafting guilds sorted out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the other 2 missions, even though I've already done them before. That way I can finish that 15 wrapper thingy majigger. And gosh, my nose is itching like crazy, and I blame... Oh! That's an amazing kin name, Cirrus Minor. That is what we call a Pink Floyd reference. It's a lovely song, too. Now I want to listen to it. 5 points. I did some deeds. Okay. Oh, man. Nose itchy. Stop it. The Woodcutters Brotherhood. Do 2 more quests for them. So if I... I'll do 1 more quest for them. But I still have a couple of quests waiting to go for them, so we'll finish that in just a moment. But first, let's go do those 2 missions. Looming Collapse. Back into the Rhythms thingamajigger. And... well, hey. Completed the weekly? And let's pick this one up as well. Let's do the one in Rhythm set first, because I'm not a big fan of those caves. Because they get turned around all the time. Alright, let's go destroy the powder crates! And the bums. Then after the stream, I'm going to go watch my friend Devilor play Atlas for however many hours he chooses to play Atlas. I, like everybody else, am super curious what his new job is now that he has resigned from Blizzard and he has accepted an offer at some other company. We don't know if it's in the industry, not in the industry, and don't ask him because it's rude. Well, basically, he's not going to tell you. Until he's ready to announce, then he'll announce it to the world, and then after that, we'll all be answering that question as a FAQ for a while. So if you were here last week, actually if you're on the official Lojo channel, well actually here and on the official, we toured Yondershire. I did here Wednesday evening when it came up on Bull Roar, and Scenario, the developer, did so on the official channel on Friday, and that was super cool. There's just enough sitting around that I'm really intrigued as to what story they're telling, because they're continuing the Shire's story and hinting at stuff that will lead into the Scouring. And so there's still plenty of time for Frodo and Sam to eventually... I mean, Frodo and Sam are going to take their damn time getting back from Minas Tirith. And of course, Merry and Pippin. But there's so many places like Tyfield. It's like, wait, Sam has a relative. Andy Roper lives in Tyfield. We go to Longcleave. It's like Pippin's future wife is Diamond of Longcleave. So I'm like, this is exciting. And the first quest giver I saw there was a much beloved character, not created in the lore, but created by Mr. Jeff Libby. And I'm excited. So I already know, so I have prepped a level 20 Hobbit Hunter to be my Yondershire primary play character. So she will be investigating what's going on in Yondershire. And I have one massive question about it. Does your decision with Halros, the ranger who either goes with the Great Company as, you know, fulfilling his oath to his chieftain, or does he stay in the Shire? How does that impact the storyline? Because it has to impact it somehow. I mean, that would just... There has to be some sort of tell in there. Something special for folks who had Halros stay. And maybe a little something extra for people who told Halros to go. Because it matters. Because Halros' job in staying was to keep an eye on the Shire. So theoretically, if he was off doing... if he was in the Shire, keeping an eye on things... I want to know if those who had him stay in the Shire have extra content with him. And folks who sent him away, sent him to go be with the Great Company, if there's a little extra danger indicating that, you know, something bad is happening because Halros wasn't there. That Halros didn't have that opportunity to keep Lotho in check. On the other hand, if you think about it in terms of... This is a level 20 zone. When is it set? Is it set for... you know, pre-ring destruction? I would think so, because it takes some time for Sharky's men to take over the Shire. They can't just do it, like, immediately, right? So, if this is set early in the, hey, Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin are gone, therefore the Shire is unguarded kind of thing, and, you know, the Grey Company has set forth. Hello, Radville. Did you get stuck on the landscape again? I think she did. Oh, you're up there. Oh, you're over there. You got stuck for real. So, alternatively, if this is early on in the story, this could be said to have been completed before Halros goes to the south or stays. In fact, that would make a lot of sense. If you think about it, you're not sent to collect the Grey Company until level 65. So that could be a natural way. Well, not quite natural way, but it could be a way for people to kind of have their cake and eat it too.
What can I do for you?
Would you stop walking away when I'm trying to talk to you?
What do you need?
As folks who would eventually send him away will still get to have some content with him to see what happens when Frodo and Sam go, you know, and Merry and Pippin go where they're going. Thank you, Otley. Thank you for sharing. Oh, protect Nellie Boskins. What that? No. Ba-ba-dum. That was easy peasy. Whee! on, dude. This town is burnt enough, don't you think? Alrighty. Yeah, don't mess with Guardsman Otley. He'll kick your butt. Yay, we did it! And now we have completed 15 missions. Yay! It still says I'm getting motes even though I'm at level cap. Alas. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's go fishy fishy. We're gonna remove these. Oh man, oh man. Oh, wait a minute. This is the different quest. So this is the one that that I was looking at on the wiki. Okay. So if I do 3 more missions, I can do that, but we're not doing that today. I will actually complete that off stream. Because I'll have to go to other missions to do that one. I'm not going to do the weekly. That's a lot of damn missions. Alright, let's remove that. Alright, I'm going to actually leave that one there. And I'll lock it so I don't forget it. Alright, but let's go do the other ones. So we've done all of the other quests here, though. What's on the bulletin board? Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. And did that one. So we've done all of those. Alright. We're going fishing. We're gonna go collect some wild herbs. And go fishing. It's gonna make it the best stream ever! It was the best stream ever. Ba 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 da ba da ba bum. Ba da da ba ba da ba dum. This back over here. We got our ways to ride. Let's see. Fishy fishy. Where's the fishy fishy? I guess they don't care where you fish. You just fish anywhere? Okay. Found in the ponds. We're gonna go fish in the ponds. Okay, let's look at these. I have done that one. I have done that one. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, we forgot this one. You realize, of course, by planting these bombs with the notion of blowing things up, we're going to be destroying irreplaceable history. Okay, let's light some black powder. Well, it doesn't seem to be lighting them. Okay, that's actually unusual. I'm not used to it letting you click on things when you have a torch in hand. Let's run! I'm not doing those quests. Can I mount up carrying a torch? Apparently not. Okay, I know it kicked his butt. Okay, quest I haven't done yet. Another quest I haven't done yet. Excellent. 2 easy ones. It's like nobody's home. Except the moo cows. And I wonder about this little stable thing. It's like you only have this one little, like, why isn't completely roofed? Doesn't seem like it would be very good for a barn. Not much shelter there. I still want to know where all the bad guys are. Did somebody, like, go through and kill everybody? You just haven't respawned yet? There's like literally no bad guys here. That's bizarre. Okay, well, let's go fishing. Give the bad guys time to respawn. This will be Big Ed Mustafa's favorite part of the stream, of course. Were he to be watching. At least my fishing skill's going up, right? And now I actually kind of want to have fish. I don't have fish in the house, but maybe I can get some this week when I go to the store. Like proper fish, not like fish sticks. Although I do like fish fillets. The ones that aren't minced, but actual fish fillet. Those are my favorite. But to get the really good stuff, it's expensive. Okay, we did that. Let's put our weapons back on and make sure we actually remember to put both of them on. Would be nice. Alright, let's go collect the wild herbs. Which is up and around. I'm just thinking it's the quickest way to get there. I think it doesn't really matter. Pardon me. No stream tomorrow because tomorrow's Tuesday. However, there's something very interesting happening tomorrow. Not just Professor Corey's class, Exploring Lord of the Rings, but Lotro Lore Master Chris Pearson is going to be on Nerd of the Rings at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. You'll want to go check that out on YouTube, whatever their channel is. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited for it. Because, first of all, Chris does not do a lot of interviews. So this is something of a big deal that they got him to talk Lotro, and this is, of course, celebrating the 15th anniversary of Lotro, and wow, that's a very powerful tree. So that is super exciting. So Nerd of the Rings, you should be able to find them on YouTube, and they already have the webpage up. Let me get you that link so you can set yourself a reminder. History. Here it is. Here's where it's going to be. So check that out. Again, 9 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Tomorrow being March 29th, 2022. And it promises to be super exciting. Somebody in chat remind me to make sure I'm not signed into the Signum University account when I go visit there tomorrow. Because that would be a little bit weird. And embarrassing. But no, I think I'm actually... my YouTube is set up to be the right account. And of course, if that's an inconvenient time for you, I imagine they're going to have it recorded for posterity or saved so you can watch it later. Because that would be foolish not to. Some nice and pleasant music by Mr. Bill Champagne, whom you should all follow at twitch.tv/FinalEffect6, and hope that he will actually start streaming again. But he's a very busy boy. A very busy boy. Wonder why this is the Old Bluff house. It doesn't feel like a house. It feels like a gazebo. Or a cupola. Okay, so we got those done. Let's go back and see if there are dudes in Cotfast for us to murder now. We're not gonna... Okay, I guess we are gonna eat ourselves off the thing. No, saved it! Let's actually ride like normal elves across the plains and the hills and the mountains. And not go yeeting ourselves off the landscape for a change. Excuse me. One should always be polite to the trees. Don't be like the hobbits were to the old forest. Hobbits... I don't know who's the wrong in that particular conflict. I mean, the hobbits cut down the trees, but then again, the trees were encroaching on the hobbit village, but it's like the hobbits cleared that land and, you know, the trees had it first. So there's definitely some discussions to be had there. I'm wondering if somebody will come up with like a moot paper saying that, you know, the old forest did nothing wrong, why the hobbits shouldn't have cut all the trees down. Because one might even argue that that was, you know, hobbits never went to war. I'm like, they kind of did. If you think about it, they kind of did. Oh, hey, the bad guys are back. Let's go kill them all so they can go away. How can he not be in line of sight? I can see him right there. Okay, since you defied my line of sight, let's get you from here. All right. Let's go back and turn those quests in, and I think that's going to complete a couple of different quests. We're going to complete quests in the Wildwood, the woodcutters. So then I think we'll head on over to Trader's Wharf and see what other quests we can do. I'm going to actually mute this. How many marks of the wild do I have? 90 marks of the wilds. Okay, I'm gonna mute those as well. All right. We finished the daily. And we finished that thing. Okay, so I am now the builder. Dun, dun, dun. Pardon me. Okay, so we've done all the missions. And we've said that
Do something for
his... We've already done that one. And the other two quests I can't pick up, and so therefore I can't mute them. No, I can't. Alright, I gotta worry about them. Alright, let's ride to the other end of the thing. But you thought everything in Tolkien was a black and white morality. What, Drowsnake? Never. What time of day is it in game? It is afternoon. I had a pretty pleasant afternoon. As pleasant as you can have when you're doing your taxes. Once I complete all the actual quests in both major hubs, then I'll go back and start looking at completing all the, like, the Slayer deeds and whatnot. Or I can start working on them now. How much time do I have left on my Slayer deed? 2 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess we're not gonna be working on that right now. But let me go see what other deeds we have to do here that I have listed. I've only found 2 of the flowers. I found all but 2 of the sites. I've only killed 2 of the hidden threats. I have 4 more quests to do to complete the many quests of the Wildwood. That's good. And so yeah, I need to do the League of the Axe quests, and then that should auto complete that, I think. And I still have to do my Slayer deeds. Hell yeah. Though, oh man, that's gonna take forever. And this one's gonna take forever. And I have to go back and do even more missions. So I want to pick the missions that have more bad guys in them, like the ones where we go into the mine. Okay. Okay, I'm also going to check Cube or /B4's deed tracker, which mentions all of these as well. I'm going to go see if there's any hidden deeds. Other than the hidden threats of the Wildwood, but that's not a hidden deed. Or else maybe because I found one and killed it, that opened up the deed for me. I am super tired. But y'all, I am super stoked with the stuff that I'm going to be learning to start taking over the Signamu website with my new friend Emery. It's gonna be amazing. The new site's gonna be awesome. And the skills that I'm going to learn to help make the new site awesome will be skills that I can apply to my own personal website, so I'm excited about that. And in fact, it is my hope to have the bare bones of my new site, or the beginnings of a new site, begun this week? Next week? I want to get it going as soon as possible, and yes, I know I missed the turn. I'm actually trying to go somewhere. Because I think there's a sward down here. I think the Bromley sward is down here. Except that's Bullroar sward. It's not the sward I'm looking for. Well, I'll go find it when I actually start looking this stuff on the wiki. Because I'm not at the point where I'm going to start looking stuff up on the wiki yet. I know there's a hunter's ledge I need to go to, and I know more or less where that is, or I remember where it is. But there's a sward as well. And I know my Bjorning, who came through the Wildwood to level to 45, saw it. Was it up here? It might have actually been up there, if I'm thinking about it. And I know Hunter's Ledge is to the north. Hey, look! Hello, little hobbit. Go get him! I mean, just look at that view over there, by the way. Look at that damn view! Oh, man. Oh, wait. That's over something. Over Vine? Over... I don't know. But I believe the Hunter's Ledge is down this way. Ah! Get off the rocks. Hello, little wolves. I didn't mean to interrupt whatever you're doing over here. Get up here. Ah! Okay, let's stop trying to ride through things and try to ride to things. Yeah, Drow Snake, I'm super stoked. Because right now, Sparrow Alden is our web mistress. And that's not Sparrow's passion. So we want to free up Sparrow so Sparrow can be more Sparrow and less doing something that she's doing because there's currently nobody else who can do it. And so that's our goal, is to make it so there are 2 people who can do it. Now, whether it's going to change what the site... Yeah, it is going to change what the site looks like. So, I'm going to have all of the similar pains that Cordovan is currently having with his, you know, the revamp to the Lotro website. And the revamp to the DDO website that he's also going to be... He's actually, I think he's already in the process of that. I don't know how far along he is. Hello. 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 Come here. Come here, sir. Come here, sir. I said, come here, sir. Or not. You know. Actually, is that one deed? Yeah, he was one of those guys. Hell yeah. Let's add that to our deeds and we'll work on this. We have about a half an hour, so I just want to go find the 2 locations that we haven't been to yet. And also, can we say how exciting it is that in a month's time, you'll be able to go down to Oak Barton and hang a west and go visit some hobbits? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm super excited for that. Even though I'm a little bit baffled as to why Yondershire is so big. I don't understand that. And hey, I was supposed to put down some, yeah, some black powder kegs. Let's do that shit. And apparently I killed somebody accidentally. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, it works for me. I wonder if we blow this up if we can actually cross the bridge, because that would be cool. I'm excited for Yondershire. I'm excited for more content in Lotro. I'm excited for my chicanery involving Lotro and DDO. Oh, so I don't actually need to use the torch? What? I guess I have to be carrying the torch to do it? Okay. So normally I'm used to like when you're carrying something. This is actually new where you can actually cause something, you can click on something and cause something else to happen while you're still carrying the torch. Which I am not... is this the first time you've been able to do something like this? Question mark? I'm just so used to, hey, you're carrying a pie. You can't do anything else while you're doing that, so I can't stop and pick indigo plant. Okay, so I have to go all the way back to the other one to do that. Okay. Let's get rid of the torch. Okay, let's also... I'm going to also pull up the site's deed. I still want to go over there. I want to go to that ruin. I want to go to this place bordering Fornost. Scenario, let me go visit these places. So one thing we did find out, or so far as far as we know, is that you will not be able to cross over into Illuminus directly from Yondershire, or cross out of Illuminus directly into Yondershire. And I will accept their explanation. And the lore point as to why not. And that is, if you think about it, if it was so easy to get to Yondershire from Illuminus, everybody would have been doing it. Everybody. So the hobbits would not have stayed out of history. I still want to go over there. You can kind of tell it's unfinished, but I still want to go over there. Alright, let me go visit, but... Just make one of these a little bit of a stone arch. No pout. Still trying to find this hunter's ledge, and I don't remember where it is, but I thought it was somewhere up here. It's a quest for a poison turtle. Yay! I will cure poisoned critters in the Wildwood. Come here, little froggy. It's a tree. Apparently we're taking down fallen trees. Okay. Maybe the hunter's ledge is up here somewhere. Like looking down over. I mean, the name ledge implies that it's looking down over something. Okay, we have already kicked your butt. I think probably next week will just be a Slayer deed there. We've already kicked this guy's butt. Right? Yeah, we already got him. And by the way, once you complete these deeds, you should actually kind of look at these to see what the lore, if you're interested in the lore. Because some of the ones I do believe of more recent content are actually like these big long paragraphs of things. Elda found them when she was putting their entries in on the wiki for Yondershire. So like the places that you discover cool things, like oh hey, this like the town of Gamage has this whole freaking 2 paragraphs about it. Which is not a bad thing, my friends. Not a bad thing. But you have to know to look for it. Kind of like occasionally, well, on a lot of quests, you might want to actually click on the blue quest ring to see what they're saying while you're still on a quest. Especially for the Bingo Boffin series, there's actually voice acted lines. Maybe Hunter's Ledge is up here. They can't get up there. It's a poison burb. No, let's cure the burb. One more poison critter to save. It says that it's behind me. Got the poison bunny. Still says behind me. Let's go up this hill. Ah! Oh no, it's a poison fox! Oh no! Alright, advance the quest. Bum, 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 bum. Anybody see any glowy trees? I see one right there. Okay, we'll get that one done. Hey Ginger, how you doing? What's going on in your world today, huh? I know it's Monday, so you never know how good or bad that is. It's like my headset will fall off every time I polish off a can of soda. Okay. Well, we can turn in the things there. Let's see what else we got. Wait a minute. Okay, oh, there's a supply crate in either one. Okay. I want to say the Hunter's Ledge is like somewhere along this. Like maybe right up here. And then the sward we're looking for. I don't know, like... I want to say it's either down here or right behind us. We'll head this way because I want to turn in the quests At the Trader's Wharf. I mean, this feels like a sward to me, like this little open bit. But hey, look, I got a flower. You're trying to get an alt to 11-1? Heck yeah. What level are you now? Hold on, hold on, hold on. You! She is... Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go see if that ledge I was talking about is the Hunter's Ledge. Okay, so we have been here already. Oh wait, have we done these quests yet? Yes, so we're gonna mute this. And we're gonna mute that. The Green-Eyed Gamer! Hello! How are you? Hope you're doing good. I almost asked you how was your stream, but you didn't rate me. So I can't ask. How was your most recent stream? We'll ask it that way. We're being the catch-up completionist today, going back and doing this older content. Because it's not really old content, I mean, it's the Wildwood, right? But I'm just going back and doing... Technically, I'm doing the content for the first time. Oh, there we go, we got the Hunter's Ledge. See, I knew it was here. Now I just need to find that Bromley Sward. I'm doing pretty good. I did my taxes today. So I'm one step closer to actually finagling PAX East. Everything is settled except one thing, and that's going to come down to whether my sister is going or not. If she's going, then all is well. If she's not going, then alas, I will have to cancel and be very, very sad. Alright, let's go turn in the quest that I have to turn in. Then we're going to have to resort to looking up crap on the wiki. Except, I think I'm going to want to go try to find the Blomley Sward without looking it up, because it's going to bug me that I'd have to look it up, right? You're in Wildwood? Are you, Are you on Landreval? Ah! Game.
Greetings.
Okay. Uh-oh. We're gonna go take a look at the bridge. This is not gonna go well. It was reconstructed. The bridge is fine. it! Look how it's done! So I'm guessing Thornley didn't help with that, did he?
What can I do for you?
Okay. Yay, we did the quest. Alright, let me go find Blomley Sword. Wait a minute. Why do I have quest rings here? Oh, right. Those are the two. The missions. Okay, we're gonna ignore them. Because we already done them. Okie dokie then. Let's go riding. And let's go find all these bad guys. I want to get them killed good and dead. Okay. I'm gonna look that one up on the wiki. Okay. Aha. I was right! Blomley Sword is where I think it is. It's one of the places where I think it is. And I'm actually a little bit surprised I hadn't gone there yet, but we got some time. Got about another 10 minutes or so of the stream. And then I'm going to... Well, actually, no. We have a little bit longer because I did start late, so I lied. We gotta go for another half hour. Yeah. Half hour. Gonna have fun. And then I'm going to go raid my friends and then do some work on... something I think the Green-Eyed Gamer's gonna wind up being in a lot. Because we're gonna be without the Lotro Beacon until at least the fall. Because Cordo is doing other things the company needs him to be doing. So I figured, well, I can do something resembling the Lotro Beacon, can't I? Yes, I can, kids. So that's what I'm gonna do, is start soliciting submissions from the Lotro community, and I'm gonna pull things from the forums if I find them, like scouring the events calendar there, not the Lotro events calendar, but the calendar that the fans, the events forum for stuff, and also go to like LotroArtist.com and just keep an ear to the ground of all the Lotro stuff going on so that I can publish something on a newly revamped druidsfire.com. And there we go, we did it! Alright, now for my next trick, I am going to go work on killing these hidden threat people. Hidden threats of the Wildwood. Okay, so we have 6 of them to go. So Lord of the Stone Den is a bear. Da bears. And he's supposed to be south of us. You see where I am. I'm gonna need to move this out the way. And let's see, he is down here. So we're heading in the right direction. I'm gonna bring up chat down on this window so I can actually see what people are saying. Hello. So I already have a name picked out for it. The main thing I need to do is get the graphics organized and get the actual website set up. And with the website, I might be partnering with B4 and Little Redhead, because they have offered me space for it, but I don't want to accept an offer if it's going to mean that it's going to mess with their stuff, right? Because depending on how well this runs, it could wind up being a thing that blows up their traffic, and then they get a huge ass bill from their company, and I don't want that to happen. So it might be just simply a case where I'm just gonna do it fine, I'll do it myself. And it's, again, no disrespect. I love B4 and Little Redhead. They're amazing people. They're my favorites. But I kind of... It's kind of like, you know, your friends have offered to let you couch surf, but you don't want to, you know, make a mess in their house. You don't want to take up too much of their time. Okay, the Grand Old Wild Tusk is this way. They are great. I would totally agree. And I'm glad to have them on the official Lotro. I mean, come on. They're awesome people. And who else can get away with doing a show about plugins? I mean, really. And I will also get to put to use my burgeoning skills as a web paladin. Oh no. Oh no. People, we're doing this. We wound up crashing. Come on, get off of here. Get off of here. Alright. Have I done these quests? Oh, god damn it. I haven't done this quest. Okay, I want to do the hidden threats first. And then I'll come back and do those. Because we don't have too much time. I want to get that deed done. Okay, and we gotta go down this way a little bit. Yeah, Ginger. Oops is right. That's what I said when Cord's kid crashed a car in the video game that he was streaming this evening. I was like, whoops. There we go. Got that one. We've gotten Hull, the dude. Azdag is a goblin. He's this away. He's right about here. So we've got a ways to go. I think I'll save the Delves quests for next week. Because that'll go well with the Slayer deeds that I still have to do. Here, little goblin. Okay, I still have a ways to go. And I also have to do like a lot of work to get the site up and everything. I also have to finish some artwork that I've been tootling around with. Working on Squirrel. Working on a 15th anniversary, you know, good job, Standing Stone, you know, 15-year anniversary of Lotro, piece of art. For those who might remember, I think Ginger, you might remember this, is when Standing Stone launched Mordor, I made this banner for them that's currently actually hanging in the office. It's probably dusty as hell. And I had some art on it, and I, you know, solicited, you know, streamer names, and also, like, you know, I had character portraits of everybody who's currently on the stream team then. Some of us are still here. Most of them are not. One of them now works for Standing Stone. Which I'm super stoked about. Let's see, where are we? We need to go up there and around. So and then we, you know, I picked out, you know, got a whole bunch of names for people who watched Lotro streams. So I want to do something similar, but maybe not do the, well, I would try to, but the art that I'm working on isn't really gearing. It's not lending itself well to adding like a crap ton of names on it for some reason. And I'm working on rethinking the design to make it work, but I don't want to force the art either. Okay. Okay, who's next? Thrawmok. Thrawmok is an orc. He's way the hell up this way. You remember that before? That was before you started streaming. Long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. So yeah, I want to do something similar. So right now the idea involves the fact that it's 15th anniversary, and my quick Googling says that the 15-year anniversary is the crystal anniversary. So you're supposed to give whoever a gift of crystal. And let me tell you, drawing crystals in a piece of art is a pain in the ass. And that's something else I need to work on. And it's also the fact that since the last time I did any significant artwork, my eyesight has gotten worse. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, so he's up this way. Not the whole guy. Maybe this way. This guy. And he's toast. Brogosh is in Riven's set, so that one's... And then Drewhook is way to the south. Okay, so we're going to the south. So I have a few different ideas of what kind of crystal artwork sketching. I was thinking of doing something with like the two trees like I did last time, kind of like a continuation of that sort of theme. But then, you know, that was kind of tied to the cosmetic cloak from the Mordor expansion. And so I'm like, maybe not. But then again, I was like, crystals? What have we had recently that had a shit ton of crystals in it? Oh, the geode house. And crystals are obviously, and gemstones are obviously a dwarven thing. I mean, they're also an elven thing, but more of a dwarven thing in recent memory. So I was taking some inspirations from my geode house and the designs in there, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, we have to go... Where are we going? Where's that wolf we need? That wolf is about right here. So we'll just follow this road for a bit. Going to Bed does have a lot of crystals lying around. I've already, since I'm also doing the same thing for DDO, or going to be doing the same thing for DDO, I already have sketched out, part of what I'm going to do for the art is I don't want it to be like a screenshot. I don't want to like Photoshop stuff that was a screenshot from the game. I want to use screenshots for, for inspiration and for reference material, but I don't want it to actually be a photoshopped screenshot. I want it to be 100% hand-drawn art, which is pretty much where I'm going with it. Hand-drawn digital art. Let's go up here. Werewolf! Okay. We are kind of in the right place. You down there? Yup. You know, the sad thing is you can't do mounted combat here. That's very sad. Okay. One more. Yeah! Hi, Canwick. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. How's the warden? Hope your warden is fine. Appreciate everybody being here. Okay, one more bad guy to find. It is in one of the delves, so we're going in. We're going in, people. And I'm just gonna go straight for the spider we're looking for, so I'm not gonna go kill anything else. Because I also want to save the, that particular quest. Nose. For next week's show. Yeah. Because we're almost done here. I thought I killed Brogosh, but that might have been during that mission I was doing earlier. I don't want your quest. I will take your quest because I haven't done it before. Anybody see where the spiders are? Can you send me, can you point me to the spiders, please? I think I found the spiders. Oh man, this is, and I can also understand if somebody A, hated spiders, and B, or B, was claustrophobic. This would be like the worst thing ever for them. Thief Kitty says hello to everybody. Ow. Hey, where's the one I'm looking for? Isn't Brogosh supposed to be here? Or isn't there that other spider chamber? We'll go to that one too. Meow! You have your bread and butter? What's your bread and butter? Thief Kitty? She spawns in 3 locations? Oh man. Let's check them all. It's like Pokemon. Gotta get them all. There she is! She's gonna die! Yeah, I totally killed her in that. Hello. Yay! We completed a deed. Come here. It's the content everybody's here for. Yeah, Lingrous. Spider. Well, let's just put it this way. There is one person in all of Middle-earth who loves Lingrous. Atlee Spiderbane. I have the thiefy. I have the thiefy cat. I have a Fifi. He's a good kitty. You are. You're a good kitty. Look at this kitty. He's a good kitty. Oh, right. Yeah, Ginger. I do remember the bread and butter because every time I go... Where is it in this character? What? I don't have it in this character? I didn't... Don't tell me I sold it. Don't tell me I sold it. Don't tell me I sold it. Nope, there it is. Every single character. It's in the vault. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Hello. Hello. He has a purr. Thief Kitty's dad used to lick my nose. Yeah, isn't that what your sire used to do? He used to lick my nose? You thankfully never picked up that task. Never picked up that particular behavior. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Chin tickles. He's getting chin tickles. What are you doing, kitty? Aw, look at him. Okay. Well, it is 11 o'clock, and we can end a little bit early. It's only by like 9 minutes earlier than usual. Right? 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 No, my knuckle is not food. No, it's not food. And I could sit here and pet the cat for like, you know, a few minutes. Look at you. You're being silly. You're being silly. He's kneading his paws on the back of my hand and my thumb. He's a very happy kitty right now. Up to the back of the chair. There you go. All right. Well, I think that was a good stream for today. Got a lot done. I still have a lot more to do. Got to do all these quests. Did get the one explorer. I still have to get the rest of the flowers, so that's something we can work on next week. Add that to my tracker. Just have 3 more. You know what? We can go get those. We should be able to get those. Fifi, what are you doing? Meow. That kitty cat. That kitty cat. Flowers of the Wildwood. Alright, let's go see where the other two are. The other three are. Okay, so we are still missing Ragged Robin, Teasel, and Shepherd's Purse. Ragged Robin is actually close to where we got the wolf. Teasel is a little bit to our north. And Shepherd's Purse is by Hunter's Ledge. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here somehow. Lurk! He's lurking. Let's retrace my steps. So we'll do that, run a little bit over time, and go on back and we'll have a little bit of fun, shall we? See, Brogosh respawned over here. Then after the stream, I'm going to finish my missions weekly to get those embers and whatnot. And that'll be fun. And then I'll clean out my bags. Am I forgetting where? Nope. And I will be on the official Lotra channel on Friday from 1 to 5 because Professor Corey is out again. So it's going to be a long stream day for me. I'm going to make sure I have myself some soda and stuff. Make sure I get my snacks. Yeah. Is Kitty hungry? No. He's just howling for attention as he does. Alright. He just wants me to pay attention to him. He's not hungry. He's a butthead. Okay, so one of them was over this way. Excuse me. Okay, one of the flowers was supposed to be over here. I said it was close to where the wolf was. And I'm like, well, there's the wolf. Where's the castle, right? We'll backtrack in a minute. Look at those fires across the river! Oh my god! Okay. Right in the picnic. Yogi Bear would love that, I'm just saying. It's a picnic basket, just sitting around. Okay, there's the Ragged Robin. Okay, the Teasel is right in here. So I was not looking in the right place for it. One thing I am definitely appreciative of is just how different each new area in the game is. So even though we're getting, Yondershire, and there's definitely some similarities to what we're seeing here, it's definitely not the same. And neither are either of these two compared to, say, where was it? There it is. The Angle of Mathithel. Alright, the Shepherd's Purse is going to be... Okay, it's going to be a ways this way. And by this way, I mean the Captain Kirk. Course Captain? Move that away. Alright, and this will be the end of the stream once I find the Shepherd's Purse. Ah, game! There we go. I think I actually missed it when I was wandering around looking for the Hunter's Ledge. I want to keep saying Hunter's Lodge. I'm like, it's not a lodge. It's no lodge there. Oh, here we go! Got the last one. Okay, there we go. Yay! I've completed 2 deeds. I am the Smeller of Flowers. I have a feeling that a behavior that you do in Dungeons & Dragons Online informed that particular title. In DDO, there's basically 2 ways people wind up playing the game. One is you zerg the game, playing through the content as fast as you damn well possibly can, so you can get to level cap, and then you TR your character. That's called, zerging, term from StarCraft, from the World of Warcraft days. The other way to go about things is to take your damn time, to stop and smell the roses, as it were. And for the DDO community, I don't know if this is from Dungeons & Dragons in general, or if it's just a DDO specific term, but it's called flower sniffing. And in fact, I've heard of kinships being named after flower sniffing, and there was one in Lotro a while. It might still be around, I don't know. Here on Landy, I've seen the kinship name before. I don't know if it's still around. But Smeller of Flowers sounds like that's a kind of a nod. I could be entirely wrong. I could be wrong, but you never know. Anyway, I think it's time to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go get some snacks, or maybe ice cream or something. I'm thinking snacks. I haven't actually only eaten it once today, and that's probably not a good idea. And I'm also kind of thinking I want to make egg sandwiches. Not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go do that. I would like you all to have a great night. I will see you Wednesday night, 7 or 8 o'clock, whatever. And we're going to either play Lotro or DDO. I haven't decided which yet. Normally Wednesday is random Lotro night, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I don't know. So we should have another Bull Roarer this week. Should be fun. And definitely follow the Green Eyed Gamer. Definitely follow Ginger. Let's throw some shout outs up because I can do that shit. The Green Eyed Gamer. Boop. And definitely do give them a follow. If you're not already following them, what the hell's wrong with you? You should follow them before me. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. And if you like to listen to flute music as played by our beautiful community manager, listen to the outro. It's a song by his old band from like 20 years ago or something thereabouts. I don't know. But anyway, listen to the flute. Enjoy the flute. And I'll see you next time.